Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel. Glad to see you here. I just recently started to jump into streaming and content creation, and there is one particular thing that kills me every time, and that is how much time it actually takes to post something into the multiple social media platforms, especially when you are a newbie in all of that like I am. So I started to look for a solution that can make this part of my life easier, and it seems I found one. Right now I'm setting it up for the first time, and I'm filming the whole thing so you can follow along. No prior experience or PhD in computer science is needed, so let's go. The solution I found is called Postiz, and it has two options: paid cloud option and free self-hosted option. Paid option, yeah, no-brainer, just everything hosted in their cloud, you just pay monthly fee and you're good to go. The free option is you need to install everything and host it on your own PC or your own server. I mean, this guide is, of course, about the self-hosted free option, right? But if money isn't burning a hole in your pocket and you decide to go with paid cloud option, I would really appreciate if you can use my referral link that you can find in the description to this video. It will support the channel a lot and will help me to grow it further. Thank you. Okay, now let's jump into the installation guide. Don't panic, I will hold your hand. This is tiny bit more involved than just regular download install programs, but yeah, to be honest, it's not a rocket science. We will go super slow, step by step. Everything will be good. So the first thing we need to do is actually go to their official documentation and jump into the quick start. As you can see here, for the quick start, Docker Compose is our recommended option to use. We will go there. And as a prerequisites, you can find it here that it says that you need to have Docker installed. If you're not familiar with what Docker is, super simple explanation would be that it's like, imagine magic box where you can put app and everything that this app is needed to be able to run. So you put everything in this box, and then you can take this box to any computer, any operating system, and open it there, and it just works. To open this box, first you need to install this magic box opener, and this one is called Docker. If you already know what Docker and Git is, and probably you have them already installed, then just feel free to skip couple of sections of this video. But if you are not familiar with those words, then you don't skip. No, you stay here and just follow the steps. Okay, let's install the Docker. First thing we need to do is open official Docker webpage, docker.com. Now, if you want an installation option without the headache, just install the Docker desktop using the big button right on the front page. It will install everything needed, as well as several things that actually are not needed, but there is nothing to worry about. I will choose slightly different approach. I will install only the things I need, following the guide. So just make sure you're here when we will be checking our installations for the Docker and Docker Compose in the end of this section of the video. As I said, I'll go to the Get Started, learn how to install Docker, and I will go here, Docker Engine, install Docker Engine. I'm doing this on the old Mac that is running Linux Mint, which is like Linux Ubuntu cousin. So I'm following the Ubuntu guide, and I need installation using the apt repository. Set up Docker's apt repository. Basically no brainer, just copy things from here and paste it into the terminal and then just execute. So open terminal, Let's move it here and paste it here and execute. Okay, done. Now, second step, again, just copy, paste. Now we're installing plugins. Okay, this one also finished. Now, when the installation is complete for Docker desktop option or like terminal install option, it doesn't matter. We need to check if everything is in place. What we need to do, just open your terminal, command line, PowerShell, Bash, whatever console do you have, and type there docker ---- version. So if you see the Docker version here, it basically tells you that, okay, Docker is installed, here's the Docker's version. Now we also need to check if the Docker Compose was successfully installed. So for this case, we type Docker Compose version without minuses. Now, if you see the Docker Compose version, everything is good, right? You're good to go. Now, if we go back to the Postiz dev documentation and installation guide, our installation step would be to clone Docker Compose repository. Yeah, for this we need to have Git. You can easily check if Git is installed in your system, basically the same way as we did for the Docker. So just type git ---- version. If it tells you the Git version, it means that Git installed, right? Otherwise, if it says git unknown command, then you need to install Git. And to be able to do that, you go to the gitscm.com. Go to install and choose your operating system and how you want to install it. After installation, you should be able to type git version and see something similar. If you see this, we are good to move to the next step. Okay, the next step for us would be is just to get the our magic box from Git Repository and run it in the Docker. So let's get back to the installation guide for the Postiz. Now we need to clone this repository. Just create some folder on your PC, my one called project, so I will be using it. There are several options. If you're not familiar with navigating through the terminal or PowerShell, just go to the folder, right click on it, and you should be able to see some option like open in terminal or in PowerShell, something like that. And you will be opening terminal in exactly the same folder. If you would like to navigate for the terminal, the commands is cd. If I get back to my previous one, I can use ls to see where I am. I can see that I am basically in my folder, and I just need to go to the project, so I will do like cd PR and then tab. It usually auto completes the line. Now I'm going to clone the repository into this project folder. So I just copy it, paste it here, and boom, we are done. If you go here now, you see that now you have this project downloaded. The next step would be to run it. And now we need to go inside of this project folder. So again, cd, since it's the only folder that I have in projects, I click tab and it automatically picks it up. I'll go there And from here, you can execute the command docker compose up. Now, this thing will be pulling certain files, and one of them is a little bit more than 1 GB of size. Depending on the internet, it might take some time. Now, as you can see, all the needed files were pulled and installed, and right now everything is up and running. If you go to the Postiz folder that we downloaded from the Git repository, and you will be able to see the docker compose YAML. This is basically the configuration file for our Postiz. So if you open it, you will be able to see different settings and so on. And basically this would be the file that you will be using to set up connection to different social media networks. As you can see here, X, LinkedIn, Reddit, GitHub, and so on and so on. But we just installed it, so let's first check if it's even working. Our main URL or front-end URL address is this one, so just copy it and paste it in your browser. As you can see, this is a good sign. We have sign up page for Postiz. I think the Google authentication is not working here locally. However, as far as I know, we will be able to set it up later on. So for now, we just need to create the account and see if everything is working. Let's create it's just local, so we can put some random things. So some random password, some random company, create account. And here we go. We are inside. Everything is good. In the next videos, I will be trying to connect all of these social media platforms to Postiz. So stay tuned. Just before finishing this video, I wanted to share a few things with you. So it might help you a little bit, especially if you would like to proceed with configurations by yourself. If you go to the Postiz project folder and open our configuration file, how to apply changes, because it's not just enough to save some settings and it will magically work. No, we would need to restart compose every time we introduce some new configurations. Let's start with this one, right? GWT secret. You of course can do this just easy way, like cat collapse on the keyboard, or you can do this more fancy way. If you open the terminal, you can type here open SSL rent minus base 6432, and it will generate the token for you. So now you just need to copy and paste it here. Click Ctrl S or save button. Now we need to restart the compose. How to do that? As you can see here, our compose is running here, right? We need just to kill the process. Ctrl C. Now we need to type sudo docker compose down. Our compose is down. Now we need to start it again, but this time we will start it as sudo docker compose up -d. -d command will basically just run everything in the background. It will not be blocking terminal window for you. Small but nice thing to have. Okay, it's done, but remember that it actually takes a couple of minutes until every single service is up. So if you would like to go straight away after up command, you most probably will see the error. It's simply because the required things are not yet up. Just give it another 1-2 minutes and try again. As you can see, after a couple of minutes, everything is up and running again. If you made it this far, congratulations. I would be glad to hear from you. How did it go for you? Where did you get stuck? We can try to help each other here. And if this guide helped you even a little, smash that like button. And see you in the next one. Take care.